It turns out Mark Zuckerberg, CEO of Facebook, does what I'm sure many of those watching and listening today are guilty of, at least to some degree, and that's reusing passwords. Over the weekend, Zuckerberg's Twitter and Pinterest accounts were hacked by the Our Mind team, a hacking team. They say it was thanks to the recent LinkedIn password dump just a few weeks back, and that was based on old data, by the way. So then, Jill, if this can happen to Zuckerberg, no one is safe. How do we protect ourselves?
Okay, so the premise of your question, I'm going to say it's backwards.
Okay.
It's not that, oh, it can happen to him, it can happen to me. It's that it can happen to anybody, but he is somebody who was specifically targeted because he's a big deal. Yeah. This group went after him to make an example out of him because we would all pay attention if it was Zuckerberg. If I got hacked, nobody would care. Nobody would care. I would care because I would probably lose some money or something, right? Like a hacker is always in it for a motive. There's no reason to hack me unless you can get my credit card number or my social security number, something that you can make value off of. So celebrities are good targets because we can make value off of them in other ways. In this case, this group, are they called Our Time? Is that what they were called?
Yeah. Yeah, it's Our Mind team.
Our Mind.
Yep.
So they have something to gain because they get a lot of promotion and they make this case that they were able to hack him, right? So they're drawing attention to themselves in addition to drawing attention to Zuckerberg and the LinkedIn leak. So that being said, what's important to remember is that anybody can be hacked. But if you are not somebody, if somebody can't make a gain off of you, you're less likely to be hacked. So in these hacks, people are usually trying to get passwords because they know that passwords are reused. And if they can get the password to your email, they can probably unlock things like your bank accounts or other sources of finance, right? That's usually what they're going for. But there are other ways to make value. People are reusing passwords, and they really, really shouldn't, because that's a easy way for things to get hacked. If you get into one, you can get into many. The very simplest solution to this is to not use the same password for anything else. So we were talking about AI earlier. Creating a long list of unique passwords for all of these different sites and remembering them is something that humans are very bad at and computers are very good at. So this is a job we need to leave to the computers. And the solution is just to get a good password manager. So a password manager lives on your computer or your smartphone or all of your devices, and it automatically saves and or creates unique passwords for all of the sites that you have that you log into. It also helps if you have a unique username. That gives you another layer of protection. So LastPass is a very good example of a strong, reliable password manager. I use Dashlane. It's another very, very good one. But all these things do are help you manage all of your passwords so that you don't ever have to think about it. You don't have to remember them. And usually you don't even have to type them. So it's a little bit of a productivity booster too, because they log you in automatically once you log into your password manager. Everybody should be using them. If you think you don't want to afford it, just think of everything you could lose if you do get hacked or if your password is leaked. Many of them are free or have some free level of service. Absolutely everybody should use a password manager.